going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are officially halfway through the regular season. We're game 35 of 70. Now I do have to get my mid-season predictions out, as it is, well, we're already 36 games through. Of course, RCB and the SRH game was last night as well, which I will be reviewing after this one. But hey, all right, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to jump straight into the review. So if you like cricket, you like IPL, just subscribe. I'm just going to get straight into it because there is nothing more I have to say except talk about this match, and that is what you're here for. So hey, the Gujarat Titans, they get the win by 8 runs over the Kolkata Knight Riders. Really just a match dominated by bowling. In the end of the day, almost all 20 wickets were taken. 18 wickets taken for the day. So, wait. 9 plus 8, that's 17. That's not 18, that's my bad. So 17 wickets taken for the day. Player of the match was none other than just the T20 player of the decade himself, Rashid Khan, 2 for 22 or 4. What else is there to say? This is what there's nothing to say. It's Rashid Khan. That's what he does. He's a gun. All right. We're going to jump straight into it here. So let's go. Gujarat Titans into bat first. Ridhaman Saha back into the side. Look, a bit of a test innings from the man himself. 25 off 25, 2 fours, a 6. He played a few nice shots though. Like, I'm not going to doubt him. He played some beautiful shots for his time out there. But unfortunately, just didn't get going. You know, he hit 3 boundaries. But other than those boundaries, he found it really hard to find a lot of runs. So, you know, it's not ideal, but I'd keep him in the side. I still think he's more than good enough to play in the IPL and be a dominant opening player. So I really hope they keep him in there. Their other opener, Shubman Gill, look, he's had a pretty inconsistent season. He's had a big 97 or whatever it was, and then he's had a couple of low scores. Another low score here, 7 or 5. Just some really good bowling. I mean, that's all it comes down to. Some really, really good bowling from Kolkata, which I thought would get them the win. Kolkata, I really thought they were going to win this game, especially after bowling, well, not bowling them out, but 9 for 156. I reckon if you told Kolkata before the game that they're going to bowl first and Gujarat are only going to score 156, Kolkata would have taken that every day of the week. So, I mean, it's obviously credit to the Titan bowlers, but we'll get into that soon. Hardik Pandya, the man in at 3. Of course, back into the team, the skipper. 67 off 49, 4 fours, 2 sixes. Yeah, he's back. He's back, and that's as much as we can say. He's bowling heat. He's not bowling heat. He's bowling pretty well. I wouldn't say it's his, prime bowling, because that would just be insane to think he's going to get that back. But at number 3 for a batsman, I mean, he's giving questions for the T20 World Cup. Obviously, he will be in the squad, but I think it's where he will play. Now, he's more of a finisher role. You know, it's not like they're going to bring him up to number 3 or number 4 at the World Cup in front of like a Virat or I guess it depends who they play, but an Iyer or who's going to play? Kishan, Suryakumar Yadav. I mean, there's so many questions and so many potential selections that the Indian team can go, actually, for the World Cup with his number 3 to number 5, number 6, number 7 position. So, Hardik, he's really putting his hand up, and he is leading this franchise beautifully. I'm not going to lie, when Pandya was announced as captain of this franchise before the season, I thought, I don't know about that. I really don't know about that, because he hasn't played consistent cricket in years. He can't bowl anymore. He can barely stay out there and be fit for a whole season. It just made no sense to me, but he's proved me wrong, the man Hardik. He's really proved me wrong, and I'm sure so many other people. So, well done. Well done. Good start from the man Hardik. All right, David Miller, Killer Miller, 27 off 20. A good little stay at the crease. Rahul Tawatia, 17 off 12, 2 fours. They just didn't get anything really late. This could have easily been a 175 plus for the Titans, but unfortunately, they got literally 3 runs out of their tail end, which is just never enough, is it? Rashid Khan gone for 0 off 2. Abhinav Manohar gone for 2 off 4. Ferguson gone for a golden duck. Alzari Joseph just inspirational at the end with 1 off 1. And Yash Dayal gone for a golden duck as well. So they really didn't need any runs at the end, and they're lucky it didn't cost them the game in the end. So I think they kind of got away with one there, the Titans, because normally when your tail end does this, you're in a bit of danger. So I think they'll take that. Even the man Muhammad Shami didn't bat. Why would they send Dayal and Joseph out before, even Manohar to that matter? I would rather Shami out there. I think we've seen what he did. Shami can bat. I think we all know that. So get the big fella out there. All right. The Kolkata bowlers. Umesh Yadav, 1 for 31 or 4. He started to slow down a little bit more. He started the season on fire. He's just kind of, had a few off games. This was a good fight back game though. 1 for 31 off 4. Tim Searthy, the Kiwi, 3 for 24 off 4. Definitely their pick of the bowlers. He was actually, I can't believe I just said that considering what Andre Russell did, which we will get to here. Shivam Mavi, 1 for 36 off 4. Sunny Narayan, Mohawk man, just Kolkata legend. I don't know why I mentioned that. I'll edit that out. But none for 31 off 4. Varun Chakravarti, who, I'm not even going to lie, I totally forgot about him. Because has he taken a wicket all season? Has he taken more than 2 or 3 wickets? Now, I know that's not his trait. He's not going to come in and take 4 to 5 wickets every game. But he gets his his skill from being super economical and being consistent with his line. But none for 26 off 3. He's just not having a great season, is he? But speaking of having a great game, Big Dre Russ. He bowled the last over of the game. He takes 4 for 5 off the last over, off 1 over. I mean, Big Dre Russ, have yourself a day out, mate. I mean, talk about cleaning up the tail end. Look at this shit. Tawatia gone. Manohar gone. Ferguson gone. Yash Dayal gone. That last over is one of the greatest overs you might ever see in IPL history. Obviously, it's not like the Titan players were trying to stay in. They were just trying to hit the ball to Jupiter. But, hey, anytime you take a 4-wicket haul in 1 over, you take that every day of the week. And I would have been all over that. All right, the Titans, I mean, they finish on 156. I thought it was going to be an easy chase. With the class of this Kolkata team, I thought they'll get this done in about 17, 18 overs. This will be way too easy of a chase. Kolkata have got it from here. No, sir. The Titans bowled extremely well. But we also have to be honest, there was some pretty average batting from Kolkata. There's just some things that, I just didn't understand. Why at the start of the game, you're not chasing 230. Why are they trying to put the ball over the rope like every ball in the first over? It made no sense to me why so early in the game the Kolkata players are trying to, hit boundaries early and send the ball to Madagascar or something. Like, boys, you're chasing 156. There's no reason to go out there and try and beat Chris Gale the third. It's just not going to happen. And Sam Billings realised that. He's gone for 4 off 4. Sunil Narayan going for 5 off 5. I do not like that opening partnership at all. I think Billings is a quality opening bat, but I don't think Narayan's really that guy you want to be wasting at the top of the order. He's a guy who can come in at 5, 6 and completely destroy the bowling lineup and win you a game off his own bat. I can't remember the last time he's done it, but he's got that potential. And I know they've got a lot of, all-rounders down the order. Venki Iyer, Dre Rush, Shivam Mavi, and even Yadav can bat to that matter. So they do bat pretty deep. But I would rather open with Nitish Rana. I would rather open with Venkatesh Iyer, who is just playing down the order, and it's just not his role at the moment, Venkatesh Iyer. I think they're using him completely wrong. So I would rather see Venki open, or even Shreyas open, Nitish open, bloody Rinku Singh, get him into open. I just think Narayan is so important that you do not want to waste his wicket that early. And especially, I don't think Narayan, he just doesn't look like he knows how to open the batting anymore. I don't know how much he's opened the batting in his entire career, but I couldn't have think it would be a whole lot, is it? I mean, someone might have to just let me know. Maybe I'm talking shit, but I'd kind of rather just see Venki Iyer open, but that's okay. Shreyas Iyer, the skipper, it was just quality bowling from Gujarat Titans, wasn't it? He's gone for 12 of 15. That no one could get going in that top 4. And when your top 4 batsmen don't combine for 20 runs in total. Wait, 17, 19. Damn it, they do. So they combined for 21 runs. That's my bad. I didn't do the math right. But even combining for only 21 runs is still pretty shit. So if no one fires out of that top order, it just puts you under so much pressure and so much danger so early in the game that initially had them crack under pressure. Rinku Singh, the man, he took about 6 catches in the outfield as well when they were fielding. And then he comes out here, second top scores, 35 off 28, 4 fours, 1 6. Impressive. I actually don't know much about the man Rinku Singh. I'm just going to be honest. I've known of his name for the last year or two. I don't think he's that old, is he? 24. So he's still very, very young. He's played 11 games, averages 14. Oh no, that is not what you want. That is just not what you want. But of course, when you're that young, I guess you're kind of working in. And if you're a Kolkata fan, let me know. Was that Rinku Singh's best game in the IPL? I don't know if he's done any more, anything bigger than what he did tonight. But he took some great catches in the outfield, and I don't know if you heard that bird that just flew straight past me, but we'll ignore that. Batted extremely well, and I mean, they've got him coming in before Venkatesh Iyer, who Venkatesh Iyer I thought was one of the most exciting prospects in the world of cricket. I still think he is, but now they're bringing Rinku Singh in front of Iyer. So I just don't know what's going on with Kolkata. Do they think that Venkatesh Iyer is a future superstar or no? Because I thought last season they were going to hand the keys over to Iyer and say, this is your franchise now. You can open the batting. You can bowl 3 to 4 overs whenever you want. He bats at 6 and he doesn't bowl. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but I would happily take him at Punjab to stay in our team and bowl 3 overs. So if you're willing, Venky, mate, we'll have you at Punjab Kings. Dre Russ, look, he almost won the game off his own bat. It wouldn't have been the first time. 48 off 25, 1 4, and 6 sixes. He's just an absolute monster. He is an incredible striker of the ball. But this is not 2015 anymore, so that's why he mistimed one. Straight out into the deep to Lockie Ferguson, took a ripping catch, and that was game over as soon as that happened. They needed about 12 off 5 at one point, and then he went out the next ball, and he was probably a chance to hit another 6 or 2 that over and win them the game, which would have been the most absolute robbery of a victory to the Titans if Kolkata got it, but they got lucky that the big man Dre Russ mistimed one. Shivam Mavi gone for 2. Umesh Yadav, exceptional stuff. Not out for 15 or 15. You love to see it, the big Umesh, and Tim Southey, super important with that late one run. So, hey, Gujarat, the bowlers just too good. Every single one of their bowlers had a wicket. They had a certain set. This is what I love about the Titans. They have a certain set of 5 bowlers that'll bowl every game, and they'll bowl their full max 4 overs. Well, you see the man Hardik Pandya didn't bowl. I don't know why. I don't know if that injury is still annoying him, or if maybe he just didn't think he needed to bowl. But damn, I'm jealous. I'm jealous that this Titans team has a set amount of bowlers. They know who's going to bowl. They know they're going to get the job done. I think about Punjab. We literally have no idea who's bowling the next over sometimes. We've got all these part-timers that are just... Okay, I'm not going to get into Punjab. I won't get into... I won't sit here. This is not a Punjab Kings rant video. But the bowls. Muhammad Shami, 2 for 20 off 4. Just an incredible day out. And again, this is why I want him in the T20 World Cup. I know he's been expensive in his career in T20 cricket. I know that he hasn't been the greatest white ball cricketer India's ever had. But, you see that pitch last night. He's going to get some similar pitches like that. A bit more bounce, a bit more pace on it. And plenty more movement in Australia. So he would be one of my first guys picked in that Indian 11. That's just my opinion. But I would be picking him first up with Bumrah. Those would be my first 2 bowlers. I would have thought Yash Dayal. He's been super expensive, but finds a way to take wickets. 2 for 42 off 4, the young man. He's impressive as well. He did a great setup. His second wicket, who did he get out? He got out the man Rinku... Oh, was it Singh or was it... Yash Dayal. I think it was Rinku Singh. They set a beautiful trap. They could see Rinku Singh, he's a smaller type of guy. He kept bowling short balls, and then he caught him out. He put a guy all the way down to like, what's that position called? I can't remember, but, the pull shot down on the boundary, essentially. And it worked beautifully. He bowled a short ball, plenty of pace on it, caught him up around the helmet. He goes to try and pull shot it for 6. Caught out in the deep. In fact, it might have been... Well, now it says Rinaman Saha. Was he keeping? Because I'm very sure it was out caught in the deep. Yeah. Maybe not then. What other bowlers are we going to? Here we go. Alzari Joseph, 1 for 31 or 4. Lockie Ferguson, 1 for 33 or 4. And the man Rashid Khan, man of the match, 2 for 22 or 4. So, hey! Gujarat Titans, they get a great win. They're sitting very comfortable at the top of the order, aren't they just? They are sitting very comfortable at the top of the order. Speaking of the table, let's just go through it here. The Titans, as we said, first, they're a game ahead. Best team in the league at the moment, aren't they? There's no doubting that. Sunrisers Hyderabad, just an incredible win against RCB last night, which I'm about to review after this game, so... Make sure you check that one out as well. But they're playing incredible. They've won their last 5, and they're the real deal. They're the real deal this season. Rajasthan in 3rd, RCB in 4th, LSG in 5th, DC in 6th, Kolkata Knight Riders. They've lost their last 4 in a row after they started so well. Wow. They're 7th. No surprise. Punjab are fucking 8th. CSK 9th, and Mumbai Indians 10th, 0 on 7. I'm joking to all the Mumbai fans. Don't get upset. I'm just playing. All right, the orange cap, Josh. Okay, I guess not right there. All right, let me do that again. The orange cap, Josh Butler. Yeah, he's going to win it. That's all I've got to say. I forgot to review. Well, not I forgot, but I was up till 5 a.m. watching the game. The Rajasthan Royals versus... who did they play? Did they play Kolkata? I can't remember who they even played, but I was up watching. I think it might have been Lucknow. I won't check. But yeah, I watched him score his 3rd century. I watched Yuzi take another bag. He's just outrageous at the moment, isn't he? Hardik Pandya, who has missed a game, he's in 2nd. Rahul in 3rd. Faf in 4th. And the man Prithvi Shaw finds himself onto the list at 5, which... He's having a pretty underrated season, to be honest. I had no idea that he had been this good so far. The purple cap, this is where it gets very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Yuzi Jahal, he's sitting on top with 18. Beautiful. Natarajan with 15, which is a big surprise. He is bowling exceptionally well, the left armour. Kuldeep Yadav with 13. DJ Bravo with 12. And the next 4 guys are all equal on 11. Avesh Khan, Khalil Ahmed, Umesh Yadav, and Wanindu Hasaranga. Umesh Yadav is really struggling to take wickets now. RCB. Kolkata started the season so well. Iyer was making runs. Yadav was the leading wicket taker. And now Yadav's has stopped taking wickets. Iyer's not making any runs. They're not winning games. So it just shows you how important those two really are to... their team going the way and winning a game. So, hey, that will cap it off. What matches are on tonight? We got LSG Mumbai, okay. Punjab CSK. Woo! I hope we win that. If we don't, I'll be upset. Very upset. Hey, but that will cap it off. The Titans get a great win, a huge win against the Knight Riders. Best team in the league at the moment, aren't they? They're sitting pretty on top of the table. So, hey, that will cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts about the game. I'll see you guys in the next one.